Hey lovely people, welcome back to my channel. This is Zika's Hub. I just want to take out this time to appreciate you all for your efforts and your concern pertaining this channel. It's so amazing and so wonderful. Without you, we wouldn't have gone this far. In this video, I'll be showing us how to make this stretch skirts with a mono sleeve, or let's call it asymmetric neckline, and a stylish color. If this is what you would love to watch, kindly sit back. I will be using these 2 yards of African print to achieve that, and I will be introducing what I'll be using for the sleeve later. Thank you guys. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, kindly do not forget to subscribe and like and share our video if this is what you are really interested and this is what you're looking forward to seeing. To our existing subscribers, I say thank you. You are not taken for granted. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. So just sit back as I take you through this process. We will be starting this tutorial by drafting the down part of the dress. So on my table is the material that I'll be using to cut the front part of it. So the full dress I am making is 41 and the half length is 14. So I'll be taking out, the half length is 17, sorry. I'll be taking out the half length. You can see how I place my tape. I placed 17 inches apart. So I took my waistline from that 17 inches and then down to my hip line at 23, then the full length at 41, then added 2 extra inches for the hemming. So that is what I've done so far. So I'll be going ahead to take the other measurements. Then on the waistline, I'll be taking my waist measurement, which is 30 divided by 4, give me 7.5 inches. I'll go ahead and mark it at that point and then add 2.5 inches. I love working with 2.5 inches, half inch to turn the lining, and then 2 inches to accommodate any excesses or anything at all. Then on the waistline, on the hip line, I'll be taking my hip measurement, which is 40 divided by 4 will give me 10. I'll mark my 10 and then I'll mark my 2 inches sewing allowance and every other thing. So when I'm done with this, the next thing I'll be doing is just to, on the full length, I'm going to be taking out 2 inches from what I have on the waistline, on the hip line, and then I'll mark it on the full length, which is 10.5. I'm going to mark it there. Then I'll use my ruler, my stretch ruler, and connect the dots. After I am done with that, we are done with the front. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out. That is how easy it is to mark draft a pencil skirt. So we'll be going over to mark the back part of the skirt, and this is the material I'll be using as well. What I'll be doing now is to mark out the area for the zip allowance, which is 1.5 inch. Then I will add 3 inches to accommodate the vent or the overlap. Let me call it overlap. So I'll just mark 4.5 inch all the way down until I get to where I want my vent to. Okay, I'll just work it all the way down and use my stretch ruler to rule it. Then I'll go ahead at the way I placed my tape before, 17 inches apart. I will take my hip line at 23, then my full length at 41 plus 2 inches, which is 43. I'll mark it at that. Then on the waistline, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use my ruler and connect all the dots that I have identified. On the hip line, I'm going to go ahead and impute my hip measurement, which is 10 and 2.5 inches. Then on the waistline as well, I'm going to be imputing my waist measurement, which is 30 divided by 4. And then on the full length, I'm going to be taking out 2 inches from what I have on the hip line, and then I'll connect all the dots. Then what I'll be doing next is to mark out my zip allowance area. So once I'm done, when I get to where I want the overlap to start or the vent to start, I'm going to stop and use my ruler and do a connection there the way you see me do right now. that's where my vent or the opening of the skirt will start. If you want your own higher, you can do that. If you want your own shorter, you can do it. So what I'll be doing now is to go ahead and use my scissors to cut out what I have measured. That is how easy it is to cut it out. So I'll be transferring this to the lining as well. So once I'm done transferring this to the lining, we'll go ahead and join and turn the down parts before we go ahead and start with the upper part. So on my table, I've already gone ahead to draft the cut out the lining. So what I'll be doing now is to turn use the lining to turn the material itself. So when I'm done, I'll bring this so we'll see. Okay, here is the back. The back is ready. I won't be dwelling much on the down part. It's just to show you what I did. The main place I am going to is the neckline. That is what I am aimed at teaching in this tutorial. So this is the back part. I'll be going ahead to turn it with the lining and also put the pocket. The pocket I'm doing is a C pocket. If you don't know how to attach a C pocket, you can see a video on my channel as well. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section. Here we'll have it. I'm already done with turning it, and you can see the pocket is well fixed. You can see everything is done. So please, if you don't know how to draft a basic stretch or pencil skirt, I have the link. I have the video on my channel. I'll be dropping it as well. So I'll be going ahead to join the front and the back together with 2.5 inch. Once I lay it the way I'm laid it properly, I'm going to go ahead and stitch it with 2 inches because I've used 1/2 inch to turn the lining. So I'm going to be using 2 inches to join the two sides. So we are done with the back. We are done with the skirt part of the dress. You can see the pocket is ready and every other thing. So we'll be going ahead to work on the upper part of the dress. I didn't show you the process of drafting this on this video because the video will be so lengthy. I have a tons of video on how to draft a princess dart. This is just a princess dart. That is what I did, and then the back is just a simple dart as well. I'll be dropping the links of the videos I have on princess dart so that you go ahead and watch it as well. So what I'll be doing here is to turn the lining with the material, and look at the monosyllabic neckline I did one time. I cut out the neckline, one of the shoulders before joining it. But in this case, I won't be cutting it out till I have finished joining, because one, I won't be turning the neck, so the neck area will be very open. So if you're doing an asymmetric neckline, just go ahead and cut it because you'll be turning the neck. But this one, I won't be turning the neck because I'll be adding something up, which is the collar. So I'll be going ahead to join all the materials to the materials, all the lining to the lining, and we'll use the lining to turn the materials by the side. And remember, we will not be turning the neck line area. So that is what I'll be doing. So once I'm done with that, I'll bring it so that we'll all see. If there's any question you have, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. All right, I'm done joining the material and the lining. So you can see that the neck is open. So what I'll be doing next is to join the shoulder. The back part is also ready. You can see the back part and its lining. So what I'll be doing next is to join the shoulder the way we normally join shoulder. I'll join the two shoulders together, the front and the back, and then use one of the lining to hold it together and then join it. So that is what I'll be doing next on my machine. Please, if you have watched to this extent and you find this helpful, please do well to hit on the like button, and then share the video to anyone that it will be of a help to. Like my video as well. Subscribe if you have not done so. So I'll just head over to my machine and join it by 1/2 inch. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to bring it back so that we'll see what we have done. And once I am done with joining the shoulder, I'm going to be going ahead to also join the two sides as well. I'm going to be joining it as well, so that I will not dwell much on this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and join the two shoulders and then join it by the side. So that is what all I'll be doing next. So once I'm done with that, I am going to bring it so that we'll see. Please do not fast forward, just sit back as we go through this together. Thank you. Okay, I am done. You can see how good it is looking. The shoulder is ready and the sides have been joined. So what we'll be doing next right now is to cut the sleeve. one side of the sleeve to form our monosyllabic or asymmetric neckline. So what we'll be doing now is to determine which of the shoulder will be cut off. And the one we are working on, it is the left side of the shoulder that is cut out. So I'll be tracing it at the left side of the shoulder. Or you can prefer it to be on the left or on the right. So by the side I'll be cutting, I'll just come down by 5 inches. I'll mark it at 5 inches. Then I'll just connect it straight to the neck with my chalk. I'll just do a connection. I'll just draw something, a connection from the other shoulder to where I have marked, to the 5 inches I have identified. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. So once I'm done cutting it out, we'll go ahead and fix the collar. So here we have it. You can see how it is. I'll open up the back right now. Then to cut the collar or to get the proper measurement, I'm going to use my tape rule and measure the area where I'll be attaching the collar. So I'll just take my tape rule from the zipper allowance area. I will take it round the neck. I'll take it round the neck to ascertain the accuracy or the proper measurement for the neck line. On this, I have 25. On this, I have 25. Then I'll go ahead and measure the other part of the neckline. That I have 10.5 inches. So altogether being 35.5 inches. So this is the collar. This is what I'll be attaching as the collar. On a fold, it is 2.5 inches. If you have an abundance of material and you want yours to be higher than 2.5 inches, feel free to do that. But this is all I have. So what's on a fold, it is 2.5 inches. I've already gone ahead to also put an interface on it. The interface I use is a paper steel. I'll just go ahead and trim out the rough edges, which is what I'm doing right now. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead to take my measurement. If you don't have a straight, as in a long straight strand, you can go ahead and join whatever material you have. It's all on you. Like I told you, the length or the width of the collar depends solely on you and what you have. So what I'll be doing now is that I'll be going ahead to take out the measurement from the strand that I have. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking out the 10.5 inches first, then I'll cut it because the back is joined at the zip area. So I'll be taking the 10.5 inches first, then I'll cut it out, then I'll take out the other 25 inches and I'll cut it out as well. 10.5 inches, but I did it 11 inches to accommodate any excesses in case if there's any excess at the end of joining, I'll now trim it out. So on this, the one of 25 inches, I'll be cutting out 26 inches. So this is to be on a safer side. Instead of it to be short, it's better it is much, it's more, so that you cut it out. Then I've cut it out. So what I'll be doing now is that I will go ahead and place it on the neck area, starting from the armhole. On the neck area, starting from the armhole. So I'm going to use my tape, my safety pin, and go all around and hold it the way you see me do right now. So once I'm done holding it there, I'm going to also go ahead and hold the other side of the collar as well. Then we'll head over to my machine and we'll stitch it up by just half an inch. We'll stitch it up by half an inch. So once we are done stitching it, the collar is ready and fitted. So please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so. Leave a comment as well. So we are done joining the shoulder. You can see how good it is looking already. So the next thing that we'll be doing now is to introduce the sleeve. That's what we'll be doing now, to introduce the sleeve. And like I told you, this is what I'll be using for the sleeve. It's a basic sleeve that I did, but on the down part of the sleeve, I had to double it. I have to do it double in size. The sleeve, the round sleeve itself is 12 inches. So what I did there is 24 inches. So that is what I did, because I'll be using an elastic to hold there. It's going to be a little puffy. It's going to be puff at the down part of it. So I just drafted a normal sleeve. So because one of the sleeve has a shoulder, I'll be removing one, then the other one we have to recut it. So I'll just take out one of the sleeve, then and arrange the other one and put it under the other shoulder to be able to trace out the armhole of that one. So just watch me, just watch what I am doing right now. Look at the way I'm going to arrange the armhole of the other area, the symmetric area, and then I'll place it on the sleeve like so, the way you see me place it on the sleeve. Then I'll go ahead and trace it out. On tracing it out, you find out that I did not trace out because I'll be using the upper part, the part that is left, to turn the upper part. That is what I'll be doing. I'll be double folding it, then I will stitch on it. Then I'll also double fold it down and stitch on it. I'll give much allowance to accommodate the elastic that I'll be putting in as well. Even on the other shoulder, on the other sleeve, I'm going to be also turning it at the back down of it. So here we go. I've gone ahead to do all the necessary things on the sleeve, and I've gone ahead to attach the sleeve as well. It is very easy. It is the normal way we attach our sleeve. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to introduce the down part of the skirt, and once I'm done joining the down part of the skirt, our dress is ready. I'm joining the down part of the skirt and then attaching my sleeve as well. So on the skirt area, because I've joined the both sides and the back, I'll just make sure that the two fronts align, as in the front of the upper dress and the down dress align. So I'll make sure they align before I'll go ahead and join it. Here we'll have it. I'm already done joining it. I joined the down part with the upper part by 1/2 inch. So look at what we'll have. The dress is ready and okay, it is beautiful. So when next you'll be seeing this, you'll be seeing it on my mannequin or on the client. So this is so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please do me a favor by commenting, leaving a comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you have not done so. Like and share this video to someone that it will be of a help to. Thank you so much for sitting through, and thank you for watching. I love you guys. See you in my next. Take care of yourself, and bye.